Good evening. It has been lodged near Sunset Beach for more than 3 weeks, and tonight that barge that ran aground is no closer to being tugged away. Today, crews tried to get a step closer to a solution, but Mother Nature was not cooperating, and now officials have no idea how long it will be there. CTV's Maria Weisgarber is live at English Bay tonight. Maria, the city is also worried about safety and warning people not to get too close.
Scott, the city says while the barge does not pose a public safety risk, they are asking people to keep their distance as a precaution, and security is on site. Crews that were trying to get close to the barge this morning were initially deterred by some strong winds, but they did manage to make it back by this afternoon. For more than 3 weeks, it's been attracting a lot of attention, and now crews are taking a closer look at the grounded barge in English Bay.
It's a big attraction since day one. It's been a very difficult year for many people. That's nice to have a bit of a distraction.
The barge ended up here on November 15th after getting loose during a powerful storm. The city says Transport Canada has now received a recovery plan from the barge's owner, and in the coming days, it will be assessed and repaired as needed to prepare for removal.
You've got about 500 tons of steel sitting on the rocks here, and that needs to be supported by buoyancy. So the higher the tide, the easier it's going to be to pull it off.
Naval architect Robert Allen says he expects the hull is likely damaged in some ways, and added, along with a high tide, a fair amount of tugboat power may also be required.
The first few days I was down here, I noticed them trying to pull it off with a very old tug with about 700 horsepower, and it was doing nothing. So it's got to be many multiples of that. What they've tried so far obviously hasn't worked, so they need a bigger tow truck.
In the meantime, the city says while the barge does not pose a public safety risk, people are being asked to keep a safe distance and abide by barriers in the area. Adding security will be on site 24/7 until the barge is removed. While crews have been on the move, the barge itself is staying put for now.
I'm afraid that we'll be there January 1st. Let's hope they will find a solution. They must find a solution, because I cannot stay there.
And that crane remains on site next to the barge tonight. CTV also spoke with the barge's owner over the phone today, who said he was expecting more crews could potentially be arriving on site by next week. He also mentioned several holes from rocks, so it sounds as though there is more work ahead before the barge will get moving. Scott?
Okay, Maria Weisgarber live at English Bay for us tonight. Thanks very much, Maria.